Okay, hopefully.
It's live.
We are live now. All right. We live. Okay, purple's your favorite color? I didn't know that. I bet you know what my favorite color is. I bet you could just guess it.
Purple gang.
Red.
Think even more girly.
Pink. Okay.
Mine used to be blue, and then I changed it to purple.
So wait a minute. So anyway, welcome everybody. So this is the Lavandes Trianon live. We are waiting for Pam. Dr. Rose will not be in today. She was scheduled, but she had something come up. So she's So yeah, we're waiting for Pam. Look at this one, Tara. Look at Tara. Look, was scheduled, but she had something come up.
Oh,
so she's
that's me, my bad.
Right. So we're trying to get her in right now. Right. So we just wait for Pam. But now, so while we're waiting, first off, we have to say this. Yay, Takia on her first live. Yay. Yay. Now she's saying she's getting an error message.
An error message?
D'Angelo, we gonna tongue kiss you through this right now.
Oh.
Okay, you know who I am. Okay. Wait, we got another one. All compliments get put on the screen. You know that. Hello. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mighty Strong. Okay, and then looking gorgeous. Thank you. Wait, I missed her. Wait, let me get this. Yes, thank you, Nadia. We appreciate all the compliments. Okay, so I'm trying to get Pam in. We're trying to.
No, this is it. After your first live, we're going to be expecting them.
Right, now we expect them. Oh, here come Helen. We are cute. We are cute. Okay.
Put some earrings on. Be a real lady.
Oh, okay, so Tara, you just want me to send you a sample of everything I own right now. Come on now. Come on. Stop all the compliments. Keep them coming.
Right. Stop, but don't stop.
right. Yeah. Don't stop. Hey, Coco. Hi, Winter Michelle. How everybody in here? Okay, so yeah, this is Arkea's first live. So welcome to the live game. Welcome.
Gang.
Okay, that I learned that in working, you know. I'm old. I was like, gang. What is that? Okay. I was like, what? I was clutching my little pearls and everything.
Oh, wait, what's someone else was talking about that they got did everyone get LT from Fragrance Net? Did you see that comment?
Yes, we did. It was the cheapest around. Okay.
LT is Lavandes Trianon. I was confused. I was like, what LT?
Okay, so I'm gonna remove myself for a minute and call Pam. So you all hold it down.
Okay. Hey guys. So tell us, what are you wearing? If you are wearing anything tonight, what's your scent of the day, scent of the night? Tell us.
What's your scent of the night?
Yes. Oh, thank you. We can't click the comments because LuuLuu restricted us. Just kidding.
Thank you, Mighty Strong.
Oh, wait. Did you click that?
I didn't click anything.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. Let's see. We got, hey Nini, welcome. Coco's here. We said hi, Melissa. Hey Melissa. Lou, welcome. Okay, so Tara says she has Lavandes Trianon, but got it a while ago. How many Maison Lancome fragrances do you have, Kia?
I now have 2.
Okay.
And a decent.
Okay. I also now I have 2. So.
What was the other one?
Centaur Cardamom.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You like Centaur Cardamom? I can see you liking it though.
I like it. Yeah, I remember I tried it at Neiman Marcus. Me and Ollie's mom, when I first moved back to Houston, we went to Neiman Marcus, and that was my first time testing any Maison Lancome fragrances. And I like Santal Cardamom. I like the patchouli one, and I like the fig one as well. I don't remember smelling the lavender one. Well, this one there. I don't think I did,
because I think it's discontinued, so it's not in the stores, right? So I'm trying to look at everybody. So if you all see something that I need to put up, let me know, because it is a lot of conversation going on.
Hi, Tara.
Oh, Tara, the other Tara, Olfactophile, she is trying to jump on everyone's lives. That's going to be
thank you.
So Helen, do you have it?
I mean, it's not too late.
Right,
oh, that I didn't know you at that time, Helen. Sorry. Let's see.
Hi, Simone.
Wait a minute. Did she just say, hold on? Coco trying to lie on me. Quit lying on me. I'm about to get 3 of the black bottles. Girl, shut up. Quit lying on me.
I mean, all right,
we heard it from you. Yeah, you so damn pretty.
Thanks, Tara Blue.
Helen, we have to do a live soon anyway. So, hey, Janet. Oh, it's so many people in here. Okay, so there she is. Let me add this.
Damn time.
First of all, y'all know I am struggling with this damn technical stuff. I was looking for a code. And I was like, well, where's the code?
Like the link. Oh, wait a minute. Here you go. Amina, Helen's in Houston too. She want to go shopping with you.
Yeah, we should totally do it. The Galleria is not that far away. We just need to make a plan.
Okay, well, I'm coming to Houston.
We're all gonna come. We're all gonna go shopping.
You guys are welcome. The Galleria here is very fancy, so they have the floors and they have the common folk floors. But we're gonna be on the fancy.
You're in Houston too?
No, I said I'll travel.
Oh,
go shopping with them.
Right. Wait, she said Pam about to have you dye her hair red. I'm trying not to dye my hair.
Guys, I can't see the comments. I cannot see the comments.
Go to where it says private chat. Just click on the comment section on the right side.
Right, and then hit all.
It may say like.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna get you together, Pam. Okay. So Rose can't be here because she's on her way home. So, and Kelly H Town is in Houston too, so she coming with us too. I just need Kelly. As soon as you get your place, Kelly, let me know because I'm coming to crash. Okay, because I ain't trying to.
Wait a minute. When is this trip?
I don't know.
All I know is that Kelly said she find a sugar daddy. So Kelly, I'm waiting. You said there are many of them.
Right. We're gonna be on that sugar daddy trip.
Hell yeah.
So somebody asked, where are you from originally, Pam?
Trinidad and Tobago.
I didn't know you were from Trinidad. Okay. Because you got that little accent, you're trying to sound all sexy and everything.
Yeah, actually, I didn't come up to the States until I was 6 months before I turned 19. So I was almost 19 when I came up to the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her accent comes out when she's excited. When she's excited about something, the accent's just right there.
Right. Wait a minute. And I hate to what's her name again? Because I don't like Udo Pontegraph. What's her name again?
Oh,
Michelle, right. Okay. Tara says she'll come in November and March. Girl, Tara, you better come and get this tan with us if we come in May. If we go to May, you just come and get that tan. Girl, sunscreen is your friend. That's all I'm saying. Sunscreen is your friend.
But it is hot, though. It's very hot. I don't blame you. Okay.
Look, I'm extremely anemic. I can deal with the heat. I barely sweat. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing is, we were going to say, so Pam, since you coming in, we're going to explain our fragrance style before we get started for everybody. But now with all these people in here, we got 63 people in here. Let me not forget to say this because this was in my head. Kia is almost at 1,000 subscribers. I have put her everybody's channels in my description box. So if you're on my channel, you better go and subscribe to her before we done. That's all I'm saying. Her numbers better go up by the end of this damn video. By the end of this live, she better be blow up. Because she this close to her 1,000. So she better. I'm gonna go check too. Let me tell y'all, I will check on y'all. I will check. I will check. And then I'm gonna put up a post on my community tab. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all didn't hear me? Okay. So anyway.
You guys see Steven's here from Adolescence.
Oh, hey.
Hello. Okay, hello. I guess we can say that because I'm still waiting for Steven. I'm still waiting for my stuff from Sin Explore. I think that man is lying to us, that little Steven, what Steve Martin perfume.
Oh, yeah, you want a fragrance, right?
Yep. So Courtney, just subscribe. That's what I want to hear. That's what I need to hear. Subscribing. Courtney, subscribe. Okay, so let's get to it. Hi, Nisha. Let's get started because y'all know we could be here forever just talking to y'all. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You already know.
Wait a minute.
I see Bougie Fragrance, I see Decent, Nini. Wow, everybody's here. Yay! Y'all are about
Pam,
to go with us because I'm about to get really excited. I see so much people in here.
Look at the accent.
Yeah, she about to lose her accent, girl. We could barely be able to understand Pam in 5 minutes. She gonna be. Oh, all right, so here we go. So we're gonna each explain our fragrance style. I'll go last because I don't even know what my damn style is. Go on.
Okay, so for me, my fragrance style, I'm really into gourmand, sweet fragrances, feminine leaning fragrances. I'm getting into unisex fragrances, but just in general, I pretty much like my fragrances on the sweeter side.
All right. Come on, Amina, with it.
My turn. Okay, so can you guys hear me? I just unmuted myself.
Yes, we can hear you.
So my style of fragrance tends to be more on the, I guess now my taste has evolved because normally or back in the day, I would say I like sweeter, more darker, deeper scents. But I think what I like really are just complex compositions that really, I don't know how to, what am I doing? What am I saying? Okay, so something that means something that's complex, has a lot of depth to it. I like animalics, I like ouds, I like spicy fragrances. I'm getting into florals now, but I do love an indolic floral. It's my faves. I like it. So yeah, I would say my taste tends to be not really mass appealing. A lot of people think the stuff that I like doesn't smell very great, but I think it's beautiful. So yeah.
All right, come through, Miss Pam.
Pam.
I like scents that have as Amina mentioned, a story to it. So I like scents that it doesn't necessarily have to be the notes in it, but scents that when I smell it, it takes me back to a story or a situation or anything. And so those scents tend to have flavors like passion fruit or mango, or there was even a scent that had something in it called absinthe or something like that. And then there is this thing in Trinidad called is Angostura bitters, right? And we used to put it in every single drink. And I think that's why I have an addiction to Mugler fragrances. They don't like me back, but I refuse to unhug them. So, so I love Mugler fragrances, but because it reminds me, it has something in Mugler that has that incense / Angostura bitter taste to it. And I like scents that make my mouth water. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but I start getting this conjugation going on in the back here, and I start feeling like I want to eat like my arm off or something. And that's kind of my style of fragrances. I notice a lot of them have roses and stuff in it, but the other, besides the rose, which may or may not be the main accord, I noticed that the other items in it, oak moss is another thing that takes me back to home because, we lived in the country. So yeah, that's my style. For now.
For now.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am girly, of course. But I also like everything. So I think like a couple of years ago, you could just say that I like really floral, girly, Vera Wang Princess, Lolita Lampica, and all that. But my I'm like Tara said, I'm kind of eclectic, but I'm just not as weird as Amina. Ah! Just messing with you, Amina. No, I come to you to hear about all the like places I've never companies, fragrance houses I've never heard of. You go see Amina, she gonna come with something. You're like, what? Let me go look this place up right here. So that's what we come to you for. It's a lot of people in here, so it's about 74 altogether watching us. Yes. But no, Amina is Amina know I love her. We talk all the time. But yeah, so I am growing. I am unisex, but I don't like that masculine stuff. Don't make me smell like a man.
I don't want to smell like a man. That's right. I don't want to smell like a man.
One of my favorite fragrances ever, by the way. And this is
Antaeus, I know.
Antaeus.
Right.
I wear and love masculine fragrances, so.
No, but you have taught me about a lot of things. You have taught me about a lot of things. So, and ain't nothing wrong with being weird. I have always been considered weird. I know y'all don't believe it, but I've always been weird. Okay. I could tell y'all stories. Okay. But anyway. So, so now we're going to do this whole Lavandes Trianon thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I have not smelled it yet. I just took it out of the wrapper. And so we're going to see how we all feel about it. I'll go last because, of course, we know that I don't like lavender.
Wait, but you should open it
first because you haven't tried it yet. I think you've all sniffed ours, right?
Okay, so y'all want me to be the first one. I think.
Because I don't want yours to be swayed by ours because we've already I've spent 2 days with this. I have my
okay. All right. So here she is. Oops. Well, she pretty as they always are. So they're always so gorgeous.
Gold and not white.
Yeah.
Right. That whole white thing was stupid. So I have 11. This is my 11th one.
Ooh.
Listen, Fragrance Net was having some great sales last year. Y'all saw it on my Okay, let me see, because we know that, and I couldn't find because I bought the biggest bottle of Lavender Fabuloso, and I was gonna bring it here and say I was gonna smell like I was gonna have my house smell like Mongerlan.
I love Mongerlan.
See, Abby knew. She said, "Let's hope I don't smell Fabuloso again."
Well, I don't think you'll smell Fabuloso. I bought
the biggest thing. Costco got the biggest. If y'all looking for lavender, go to Costco. It's like 3 gallons. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, I kind of like this.
Oh.
But it reminds me of one of them.
Of another one that you have?
Okay.
Do you have the iris one?
It kind of vibes like with the lavender, of course, but it kind of vibes like patchouli aromatique, like a patchouli aromatique, and the Santal cardamom. They kind of got that. Okay, come for me. Wait a minute, come for me, Tara. You and the LuuLuu, come up here. I come down the room. We ain't that far from each other. We can meet in the middle.
Oh,
we can meet on the highway. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we can meet on the highway.
Okay, guys, calm down. We're all in the same team. All in the same team.
She said I'm gonna stop disrespecting Mongerlan.
Okay,
so right off the bat, right off the rip, I'm surprised I like it because I was thinking, am I gonna like this? But I think it's the vanilla. The vanilla and the lavender are making it work for me. I'm gonna put it on my skin too, though. Let me see, because I might like it.
I sprayed my skin and I sprayed the card to see if I see a difference.
Yeah, so let me spray it on. Okay. First impression, I like it. I know y'all was so surprised for me to say that. Y'all just knew I was gonna hate it, didn't you?
I mean, you hate Mongerlan, so
you hate whoa, what? LuuLuu.
I don't hate it. I said it smells like Fabuloso on me.
Oh, well, on you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It smells like.
Like, I don't like black orchid, so.
Oh, I can't stand black orchid. We have that whole
Okay. We're not here for black orchid. We're here for this.
Okay, right.
Okay, so you have positive thoughts
About fragrance.
Okay, that's good. Who wants to go next?
Okay, so it's not smelling like Fabuloso, right?
No, it's not smelling like Fabuloso. It's sweet. I smell the vanilla. It's like a sweet lavender. It kind of reminds me, Bath and Body Works has a lavender vanilla. That's what I'm smelling. It smells like the Bath and Body Works lavender vanilla candle because my daughter be. But that's
what Heather H was telling us yesterday in a live. She was saying that
that's right.
She really likes that lavender marshmallow or lavender candle from Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, somebody asked you that. Okay. Mighty Strong. Dr. Rose was unable to be here today. She's exhausted. She's had a long day. So, all right. So, Kia, what's your thoughts on it?
Okay. So Coco asked me if I thought that Lavandes Trianon smelled like Mon Guerlain. So when I first got this, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, is this Lancome's take on Mon Guerlain? But as I wore it more, it could be a flanker of Mon Guerlain. Am I giving my full thoughts right now?
Sure.
Okay. So, you guys, I'm so obsessed.
Okay.
With this perfume. Like, I love Mon Guerlain, but this is on another level. And I have Mon Guerlain Sensuelle, which is supposed to be a little bit more intense, like the intense version. But this has sandalwood in it. And I think it does, right? But it's so creamy. It's so creamy and milky and cozy. I tried to wait for this live, but I could not. Like every chance I get, I'm like spraying and sniffing, spraying and sniffing. I went to the grocery store and one of the stock people like turned around and was like, "You smell amazing." And I was like, "I know, it's amazing." I was like, okay, because I didn't want to go into my whole like I'm obsessed with this perfume from Lancome because of course they won't understand, but this is amazing to me. I absolutely love it. It's sweet enough. It's creamy enough. I like to sleep in it. I like to wear it. It doesn't really evolve or change too much. It does get very creamy, but it stays bright to keep me uplifted. I am just enjoying this. This is the best purchase of 2021 so far.
Wow.
I'm so glad. I was so excited about buying this that I don't even know if I had it for a week, but I was like, what's another one I could buy? And so I picked oranges,
Doradas, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. But this one, I'm so glad I got it. Okay, thanks.
Okay. So, Miss Amina, what's your thoughts?
It's my turn? Okay, so I feel like I need to preface this by saying that preface? English is my second language. Preface. Okay, so me and my taste, you guys know. Let me just get to it.
Don't say it.
It's a nice fragrance. It's milky, it's creamy. Somebody mentioned earlier that it has a butteriness to it, and I completely agree. It has this creamy, smooth butteriness to it.
Right.
However, I do not like this. I don't like it. And I hate to be that person because I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't like it. But again, I mean, this is just my personal taste. You guys, Kia's obsessed with it. You also like it so far. And I don't know about Pam, but for me, I think it was the fact that it just didn't feel like me. It's a nice fragrance, but there's something Okay, I think I am gonna get rid of it, because when I first tried it, I was like, okay, let me give it another try. I'm not too crazy about it. It's okay. It's milky. It's the lavender. It wasn't the lavender that I was expecting. So the next day I gave it another wear, and that's when I decided, okay, I don't think this is for me. And the thing is, I should have known. But it was that whole like FOMO situation where it was like, oh shit, we're all buying this. I want to buy it too. And I was and just to say, like, I think did I say it earlier? Were we on live or were we not live yet? But I've tried several Maison Lancome fragrances, and I do like a few of them. As I said earlier, I own some Tall Cardinal, and I love this. This one's, it's beautiful. I really enjoy this. But this one, and I understand, LuuLuu, you said this kind of is familiar because these two have something in common. But this one just has some, I don't know, something about it. It just doesn't sit well with me.
So Amina, Helen says send her your Cash App. She buying it from you, and she gonna pick it up. She gonna pick it
up. Quick before Pam goes, I think someone was saying that I think it was Coco was saying I should try Tuberose Castaigne as well as Roses Barbaranza. Now, I do have a decant of Roses Barbaranza, and when I first tried it, I couldn't get with it. But now, since I've gotten used to more spicier scents, I do like that. And Tuberose Castaigne, I like that one as well. I tried that one in the store.
I was about to say, because we was going to have some problems. We was going to have some problems up in this piece. We was going to be, because, you know, Roses Barbaranza is one of my favorite fragrances.
That's really good.
Yes. So yes, I'm okay. So Pam, what's your thoughts on it?
Okay. Well,
hold up. Let me hold up. I need this one said before y'all even get there. Thank you, Winter Michelle. Ha!
Yeah.
You see how Kia giving you that look?
She like, no, he is coming for that. And you know what? I had not touched Mon Guerlain in ages because I knew I liked it. I was just on to other things. But when I got this and then I tried, it was just having all over again. I fell in love. So okay. So Pam, what's your thoughts?
So I get the relativeness that you say it's like Mon Guerlain. But to me, I sprayed my Mon Guerlain, and I can get where they're talking about the lavender, but the lavender in Mon Guerlain Floral, even the EDT gives me completely different vibes than this one does. This one reminds me, I told you I'm a food related, right? So when I smell this, I'm like, literally, and I'm like, I just paid $100 for this, But one of the things that it relates to food is because I don't know if you're familiar with sponge cake and the process to make sponge cake. That butter, that sweet butter that you put in there before you put the blender and you're mixing it up before you make the cake and you're licking your finger. That's what I get. It's like the batter before you put the other ingredients, before you put the bitters in it, before you put the vanilla in it, before you put just the butter and the sugar as you're battering it up to make the cream. That is what, even on my arm, that's what I kept sniffing my arm. That's what it smells like, that buttery, that's what I get. And I don't know if I want to walk around smelling like butter, But what I did is I, just like I do with the House of Sillage fragrances, what I did is I took this today, actually, because I knew we were going to talk about it, and I layered it with Mon Guerlain Floral. And I liked that combination because the two lavenders, they're different. They're not the same. So they're different. And so that's how I ended up loving it. So I could see, but right off the bat, it did not give me like Roses Barbaranza and Magnolia Rosé. Right out the bottle, I was like, yes. With this one, I was like, $100. So that's kind of how I was with it until I layered it. Okay. So I'm not a big, I don't think it's pretty, but a fragrance, you know. And I think, Kia, when you said the guy told you smell good, remember where you were in a grocery store? Number two, he's hungry because he's ready to go home and cook. So you kind of like, you know, you know. But it's just kind of sometimes that's what evokes, you know, good feelings and stuff. And so in that respect, you know, Christmas time, people making cake, making sponge cake, making, you know, well, fruit cake is a different composition with rum and stuff like that. But that's what, every time I smell it, and this is this is my third time, because the first time it came out of the bottle, I sniffed it on the bottle, and then I sprayed it on my skin, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel. The second time I mixed it this morning, I mixed it on my wrist with the Mongrelon Floral, and I liked it better, a lot better. And then I just sprayed it, just like 2 sprays on my arm right here, and I'm thinking that it's nice, but I don't see the hype.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's cool. All right, so here we go. I actually like it. The more it sits on my skin. I'm just being honest, I do. It's nice. It's because it's a vanilla lavender. So it gives it this sweetness, and it's got butter. That's why I said it reminds me of Santal cardamom, because it does have this creaminess to it. You know,
I don't have that, LuuLuu, the one you just mentioned.
Santal cardamom.
I don't have that. No, so I can't.
Yeah. Right. No, I know, but I'm saying, like, for me, it's like, okay, I see that, but okay.
And how long have you had yours?
I got mine this past week. I want to say it was probably Wednesday.
Okay.
No. I'm sorry. It came in the mail Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. See,
yeah, it was supposed to come Saturday, and it didn't. My UPS doesn't get stuff. They don't take stuff in until after a certain time. So I picked it up on Monday, and I held off because LuuLuu had. I told LuuLuu on the text. I was like, damn, I was thinking, because a whole bunch of us boarded. I was thinking of somewhere we can all talk about it, and then LuuLuu came up with the idea. I was like, this is totally perfect. So after I talked with her that night is when I opened up the bottle and the box, and I smelled it.
Okay. All right. So we all have talked about it, but we're only 32 minutes in, and you know we don't go with 32 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep wearing it, and I'm gonna see how it smells, since this is my very first time. We'll see how it dries out.
Okay.
I want to ask Pam, since it seems like your feelings is it a like, or?
It's a like, but not a love.
Okay.
It's a like, not a love. And you know, I'm trying to cull my collection to only having things that I love in my collection. Right. So because it's new to me, and I've only literally worn it, I haven't worn it like a whole day or anything to see how it transpires, whether I work out and it changes or anything. But someone said, was it you, Kia, that said it stays there? The entire, the same, the cords stay the same, right? That's what you said? Mm-hmm. So on my skin, it changes just slightly.
The Premier, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to keep this.
The
good thing is you can sell it.
Yeah. What did you say, Kia?
What other Lancomes do you have that you love?
I have the La Nuit Tresor. I have the Lancome, the one everybody talked about last year that I bought, but I have a limited edition bottle. What's the one everybody talked about? Huh? No, it's not this brand. It's daggone it. Everybody talks about it.
Ido?
No, the other one. Damn it, I can't remember the name of it.
La Vie Belle?
Yes. Yeah. I have that. I don't care for it, but my husband loves it on me. That's why I keep it. Okay. And then I have Roses Barbaranza, which I absolutely love. That is like one of my top 10 fragrances. And then I have Magnolia Rosé, which I absolutely love as well.
Oh, okay.
I love Magnolia Rosé too. It's a beautiful floral. It's a beautiful rose.
It's really sophisticated. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now that we've talked about those, I let everybody know. So do we have more fragrances with us to talk about? So we got. So I'm gonna keep. Well, I'm just gonna throw this one out here so I can be done with the one that I really don't like. And I'm sorry, Amina. You know. You know how I feel.
Just listen. Just put it down. Just
Tiger.
no.
Somebody knows the one that knows their one that everyone loves agrees on. That's gonna be kind of hard.
Probably Rose's Barbaranza.
Out of us here, or
so Tiger. I wanted to love. See, I'm feeling like Amina when she said she wanted to love this one. I wanted to love this. This is my first Francesca Bianchi. I was like excited because I had tried some from Amina, and I'm still getting under my skin, because you're right about under my skin. It's good, but.
And I totally understand.
The peach just goes bad on me. That's all I can say about it. The peach goes sour on me, and it smells like a rotten ass peach on me. So I just can't mess with it. I'm trying to get rid of it. I've been trying to sell this thing for over a week because I don't want it. Now I will say this. I'm sure like on other people, if peach is good on them, because the first blast of the peach was beautiful. Mm-hmm. When I first sprayed it, I was like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. But as it sat on and dried down on me, I was like, oh, hell no. So.
Well, Tara, the Tiger isn't her favorite Francesca Bianchi either. So.
Right.
Is that one of the really popular ones?
It's the newest release.
It's the newest release. So I got this thing, and I was like, oh, I'm about to get some on time and everything. So,
well, LuuLuu, let me take a look at the notes and see if it's something I'm interested in.
Let me know, girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Called Tiger with the Y. TYG.
But yeah, it just didn't work on me. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Here comes a compliment. Incoming compliment. Pam.
Huh? Hold on,
I always post
fire, Pam.
Your makeup is fire.
From Wendy.
Oh, she gonna pull out her Pat McGrath. She gonna pull out her Pat McGrath.
And you see how the box is right here?
Yeah.
This is how the box arrived. Nothing makes me madder than that about Pat McGrath team.
That happened to me once too. With my Midnight Sun palette, I was pissed.
Yes.
My son is here.
So
I like that.
I haven't worn that in a while. So
and Pam,
I pulled that out, and then my lipstick is
it's gorgeous.
It's an old y'all know. I thank you. It is number 2 from this is Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder, and this one I want to say this is the one that it's the mattes, right? And it's the one that has, all I know is that it has a magnetic cap.
Right.
So, number 230. Oh, hold on. I think I see the name. The name of it is Commanding.
Okay.
Commanding. So, I love it. This is a good matte. This brand, like 2014, 2015, they came up with all of these matte lipsticks. And they don't, they feather, but not too badly. And they don't, like sometimes matte lipsticks dry my lips out really badly. So that's all.
So but somebody
that comment just made my heart sink.
Right.
But the shadows are safe. I hope, yes. But Coco was asking
that Tiger gets better as it develops on your skin. I'm sure it does for other people, but it becomes more rancid on my skin. Just telling the truth. So there we go.
It's unfortunate.
I know, and I really tried. I was like sitting up here. No, it's gonna get better. I swear it's gonna get better. For Amina, for the culture. The culture.
At least you tried, and I appreciate it. But I know you like under my skin, so we're still good.
Is that the number? Which one is number 1 for her line? Under my skin, right?
That's for me.
Okay.
Me personally, I love under my. That's my favorite from her line, and there's a bunch of others. I mean, I have I think 9 out of her 11 fragrances.
Wow.
Yeah. So
you really like her. Now I think Joss had said something about it being they're like more skin sense, that they don't project a whole lot.
Well, they're all great formulas, right? So for me, I do find that they're all very long lasting, like they stick around. Even in the air, I feel like they stick around a lot, especially Lover's Tale. Lover's Tale is a very loud fragrance. I don't have that one because it can be a bit much. I think it's stunning, but it's one of those that it's difficult to grasp and difficult to love. But the other ones, they do last a long time on the skin, but they're not like radiating, diva mode or beast mode, however you want to say. I wouldn't say it projects very much, but it does last on the skin for like all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this one, Amina?
Oh my God, my heart.
Bless them pearls. Bless them pearls.
Yeah.
They be coming for us in these lives. They be coming for our throats. They coming for our throats.
Amina needs a moment to recover from that mess.
Right. Kia, go ahead. Kia, what do you got to share right now? We'll keep going. We'll let her recover.
Oh, okay. What fragrance? I already mentioned this, so I'll talk about it again. But this is Orange's Bigarades. Bigarade. Sorry if I'm butchering the name, but I was so excited with the Lavandes Trianon that I was like, oh, I gotta get this one. Never heard anybody talk about it. But when I've heard no one say that they had this one in their collection. But I went and sniffed it and I think my quick sniff, I got candied orange. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep mental note, I'll keep that one. So when I saw that it was a good sale on Fragrance Net, I went ahead and got it. But when I got it home,
you don't like it.
So what this is, it's like orange with black tea. And it's very, 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 very reminiscent of Alien Eau Extraordinaire.
Oh.
So it's that citrus and tea. This is the same thing. This is a little bit creamier than the Eau Extraordinaire. And the Eau Extraordinaire is actually a bit brighter with like lemon or something. But I don't need two with the same vibe, So I was this was a very huge letdown.
Oh, sorry. Girl, you better seal this, baby.
Happens.
It is okay. I think Mighty wants to know what lip we're all wearing.
Oh, what lip we're all wearing? Okay.
No, I would keep it nearby just in case someone asks.
I'm wearing
Hello?
Rose.
Come back. Come back to us. Come on. Okay, well, she'll come.
Yeah. Pam told us what she had on. You had on the Lancome, Pam.
Are you talking about fragrance or lipstick?
Lipstick.
Lipstick is Commanding by Estee Lauder.
I see that. Yes.
And then, did you want to tell us what you have on?
Sure. Amina? I'm wearing this Sephora lip. I don't sleep on Sephora's lip products, guys. They're cheap, but
they are good.
This is the root. Oh wait, that's in French. Cream lip stain, and this is what?
Oh,
I think it's in the shade 24. It just says 24. I don't know what that is, but it's like this mauvey purple color, and I like because it's it feels like I have nothing on. Just like a light layer, and you get really good pigmentation. It's kind of matte.
Here I come. Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Girl, my internet be like, okay.
Hi, Lou.
So what you wearing, Amina? Because I missed all that. And I just got out.
Sephora's cream lip stain. I was saying people not to sleep on Sephora's lip products because they're really good, very affordable. And the shade is just, I think it's just a number. It says 24. I didn't pull out
about it I hate the way they do theirs.
Yeah, it just says made in Italy. It isn't. It's just 24, but it's like this mauvey, purpley. I think Beauty Medic said boysenberry.
Oh, boysenberry, yeah.
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 A gorgeous berry.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm wearing.
Yeah, I've tried them back in the day.
I had one of those.
I like their
You didn't like them?
What's that ones? The ones they had that were like around the world. I had some of those before. The little lipstick. I had some of those. Those are cute.
Yeah.
So what are you wearing, Kia? Because I missed it because my janky Wi-Fi kicked me out.
That's okay. So I'm wearing a lip liner, NYX Downtown Beauty, I think it's called, and it's just a brown liner. And then listen, don't come for me, okay? But the gloss I'm wearing with that liner is Coco
Kardashian
lip gloss.
Which one? You missed it?
LuuLuu, okay? Listen, they're the queen of nudes, and so am I. So we had to come together. But this is Kylie Jenner's Coco K lip gloss. Look at Pam. Wait, but listen, this is the first time I've probably worn this.
It's your stuff. I don't care.
You paid for it. You paid for it. It's your stuff. Yes, LuuLuu's right.
I tried.
That's all.
I tried using one of the Kylie Jenner matte lipsticks, and my God, was it the most drying thing I've ever put on my lips? It was terrible. And that was it for me. I never went back.
I think from their line, my daughter wanted me to get, you know how kids are. They try to influence you, right? And she tried to get me to buy, when Kim Kardashian first came to Ulta, you know, she had those sets with the contour thingy. It was like two-sided. Yep, but it was a kit and it was expensive. And so I didn't get her that, but I did get the lip liner. That's what she wanted. So we got the lip liner. Turns out the lip liner was too dark for her. So the lip liners are they're good. The problem is that their packaging falls apart very easily. And I'm not the first person that noticed that. The covers, you know, when you put the cover on, it cracked easy, you know, when you sharpen it. So that went somewhere. But I'm not a big fan of the Kylie Jenner line. Yeah.
Me, this is like, I think I have one other gloss. That's it. And I saw Michelle's comment, and I do have some lipsticks from Uomo. So next time, if there's a next time, LuuLuu, I'll make a more effort to represent. And
please, listen, you on my channel. We together. Do you think I really give a damn about that shit? Okay. But what I was gonna say is, like, two of the worst liquid lipsticks was Kat Von D. Her stuff would have your stuff cracking to death. And MAC. I love, MAC has some really pretty colors, but their first formulation was terrible.
The first formulation was bad.
Now they did the retro one? The retro one? Yeah. Retro. You know, I didn't like them because they smelled like bananas to me. And I couldn't do it.
That's what I like about it.
Bananas?
They smell like bananas.
It's vanilla.
It smelled like bananas to me.
Yeah. Wow.
It's white bananas. I couldn't.
I like MAC lipsticks. And you know what's funny is that after all these other companies have come out, I think last year was the year for Gucci and Carolina Herrera in terms of lipstick and the formulation, and had people running all over. We were buying stuff from doggone Harrods, a lipstick from Harrods, lipstick from Harrods. Think about that. How much money you spend, right? But, that's what quarantine does, right? You do some dumb stuff. But the point is that when you look at Carolina Herrera, thank you, baby. You want to come and say hi?
Somebody said, what you sipping on, Kia?
I'm sipping on a sweet red. I like
Honey, Ruby Woo is dry to the lips, but who cares? Somebody said Ruby Woo.
Oh shit, my tea's finished. Damn.
All right. You're so cute.
Yeah.
He had a hard week.
Somebody said Ruby Woo is dry. Yes, it is, but it is the most perfect red ever made.
You know what? Who said that? I found a trick for it because I have an old Ruby Woo and I have a new. You put if you use the lip balms, right? Put the lip balms on while you're putting your makeup on. Then it'll soak into your lips and
that's
then
what
blot it. And then put your lips, your Ruby Woo on. It won't come off like if it's too glossy, but that matte will stay and it won't give you that cracky butt lip type of thing.
Oh yeah, that's what I always do. You gotta put the lip balm. You got to put your lip balm.
Let it sit in there. Yeah.
I saw something about Riri Roo. Is that a thing? Or
yes. They had a Riri Roo. Yeah, but they did do that one.
Yes.
However, this is that Juvia's Place Perfect Red.
Rihanna, I think it's Rihanna and Taraji. Yes, Taraji. When they came out with their lines, I remember I was fighting to get me just one lipstick from the Rihanna line. It sold out like very, very quickly.
Oh, okay.
And then Taraji's did as well, but then it came back in for Christmas and I found one in Miami. And oddly enough, someone visited and I can't find it anymore. But that's good. The composition of those, I like those. They're matte, but they're not drying. So I like those. I love MAC lipsticks. MAC and I like Pat McGrath lipsticks too. Mm-hmm.
Where's it at? I like that. Y'all better get them new Juvia's Place. The Juvia's Place ones are love.
We just have one.
Have you tried them, LuuLuu?
Yeah, I did it. I got 5 of them. I got this. Oh my God.
And the Fenty liquid lipsticks, everything.
Really?
Oh yes, I love that. I just have one, but I love it. I do. Okay, the new Fenty lip gloss. I mean, and the one that has more color to it.
Yeah. What about it?
Port red, Tara.
Red. Y'all, look at that red. Look at that.
Oh, it's like a blue red.
Yes, it's called Perfect Red. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so we got all off of the subject. Okay. Yeah. So I mean,
Amina, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to see because I honestly, I guess I'll talk about this one, and then if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been kind of delving into Scent Trunk, which is like this brand that they do. They collab with indie perfumers to make like a special edition or original edition of a fragrance that centers or focuses on one ingredient. And I knew that Maya Njai had collaborated with them, and you guys know Maya Njai, but I didn't know that it was available in the US. So someone sent me a message on Instagram, was like, oh, they're on sale and you can get them from the US. And I was like, what? And I ordered a small bottle, and hers is based on tree moss. So here it is here. Wait, where's it? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm using this. There it is there. And I mean, if you like moss and you like this one is a bit powdery because it has iris and orris root, I believe. But it's such a refreshing change for Maya. Because if you guys know Maya Njai's fragrances, they're quite, I don't want to say simple, but they're very refined. They're not too complex going on. They're very clean, easy to wear, easy to love fragrances. But this, I feel, kind of pushed her boundaries a bit, which is what I was wanting from her, at least as far as something different or something new. So this one hit the spot because it has this animalic musk note. It has a boozy note as well. And of course, a lot of moss, but it smells very fresh, very green. I really am liking it so far.
Where can you buy Maya Njai stuff?
You can get her stuff from, I know you can get it from Muse, and there's one other place too. I want to say Tiger Lily, maybe.
Okay, Tiger Lily.
But Muse carries her stuff as well.
Okay.
That's the first, I think her first US stockist is Muse Experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have one that's near us, but I'd have to give you the name, Pam.
Okay.
It's the second store that carries her in the US now.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, Luke, talk. This is Scent Trunk here.
I'm sorry. I'm like looking at it right now. Okay, the prices are pretty good too.
Okay, so let me tell y'all. I'm planning on doing a dedicated video on Scent Trunk, but I have like these travel sprays. They're only $16 each, and you get 5 ml. And again, these are all indie perfumers, and all of them are focused on one particular ingredient. So they release a new one every month. So I have one from August 2020, and I just keep in mind I got these.
I'm looking at them now.
Huh?
I'm looking at them now.
Yeah, and I have one from December 2020, which is Black Frankincense, and I love it. Then I have December 2019 because Dawn Spencer Horowitz did one, and I wanted to try it out. There's one for October 2020, and the ingredient focus is Black Hemlock, and then we have Ginger, which is January 2021. This Ginger one is really nice. It's very, very nice.
That sounds exciting, though.
I was just reading that when it does.
Right.
That's a good way to try some stuff. Bye. See you later. Okay. Hey, Jay Holloway. Hello.
Hey, Jay.
Bye, Tara. She said she about to get lucky. Good luck, girl.
All right. Enjoy.
Put on your red dress like Johnny Gill said and get him singing Mama. Okay, my bad.
She wears the most beautiful red lips.
Yes, she does.
Yes, I love when she wears.
Put on your red dress. Okay, go ahead. I'm looking at them though. Now you gonna have thank you, Amina. Now you're gonna have me on here buying a bunch of these things. Cause I'm like, oh, they're only $16. I should buy 5. You know, because it's like, why buy 1? It's only 16. You know, might as well buy at least 3. That's how mine works.
Wait a minute. Wait. There's a comment here that says, I'm gonna guess Amina is a Pisces or an Aquarius. Who are you?
I know what
Who are you?
Okay, they did ask us what our signs are. So now, since somebody said that, Amina, what are you, Amina? Because I'm pretty sure I know, but
I am a Pisces. I find it crazy. Like, how is it obvious? Am I obvious?
Yes, you are very much a Pisces. Yes, you are very much a Pisces. Yes, girl, you are a Pisces. You are very much into like this eclectic thing. You're kind of dreamy. Pisces are very dreamy. They're very, they're very tapped into things, and they're very, very artistic. Because I have a lot of Pisces in my family. My brother's an artist. My sister's a writer. Yeah.
Amina, 2 of my 3 sisters are Pisces.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Somebody said, "Am I a Libra?" No.
What is LuuLuu? That's a great question.
Oh, wait. Somebody said this. Tell her to put on that Brian McKnight song tonight.
Oh. Okay, so after you posted that video, like the full video, I played it and I was just laughing at the beginning, and then I kind of forgot that it was playing, and by the end of it, I just found myself like grooving to it. Wait, what am I doing? Turn this off. It does have a nice melody. It does have a nice, flow. It's besides the lyrics, it's a nice song.
Right. He's a good songwriter. He's very good with that. He has his style. It was just the words. It's like, what? Okay, so
let me show you how that works.
Okay, so everyone's trying to figure out what
exactly. Okay. The chat is probably lost.
I know.
Hey,
Mr. Oz, welcome. Oh, Mr. Oz is here.
Wait, we didn't get your sign. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay.
Aries.
I was gonna say Scorpio.
My son is an Aries.
I'm an Aries. Female Aries are different than male Aries.
I'm sure, but I don't know anything about Aries. All right.
Well, I know all about. Well,
Pam, what's your sign?
Aries.
Yeah.
Pam, what's your sign?
Yeah. Aries.
Oh, yeah, Aries. Oh.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, listen, Aries are very loud. We are very impatient. We are impatient people. we lead a lot. We are natural leaders. We're very creative, and we, and we don't take well with, we are very cut and dried. So it's like, okay, whatever, bye. So we don't, we're very. I've learned how to not be less.
We're very quick to cut sling load.
So but I've worked.
We don't wait to be messed over a second time, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm the opposite. I'm like, well, you know, I'm gonna give them the
right. That's because you're a water sign, and that's because you're Pisces, and y'all.
Well, you know what's funny? Yeah, you know what's funny, Amina, is that whenever, and I'm not the only person who's Aries that I noticed that with. I want to say maybe Capricorns are like this as well. Whenever we give people or a situation a second opportunity, it's outside the scope because we've already sensed that they wouldn't do well. They'll keep on repeating, and every time I think that talking to other people, every time we do so, which is outside the scope of what you normally would do, or you don't follow your gut, basically, we end up regretting it and end up hurting ourselves. Right. And so before people tell us that they've done something wrong to us, we've already known. That's so weird. Yeah. I've always been like that since I was a child.
Oh, and then the other thing with you, Amina, is that you have like psychic abilities. Pisces have very psychic abilities. So you pick up people into. So that's it. Because like I have a Pisces moon, which I feel tempers my Aries fire sign. As y'all can tell, I'm really into astrology. Yeah. But Pisces are very known for creativity, and you are very intuitive. Because like I was telling my son, because my son's a Pisces too, and he was out and there was a big accident in reference to a car that he had. And he had told me, he said, Ma, I really felt like I shouldn't have gone out that night. Someone telling me, don't go. And I told him, I said, always go with your first mind, because your intuition was telling you this isn't a time for me to be out. But that's in general. I think everybody needs to do that. When you hear your voice, that inner voice saying something is wrong, don't discount it, because we tend to discount that and be like, oh, no, that ain't the truth. No, your inner voice is letting you see some things that you're not seeing with your eyes, but your unconscious is seeing it. So always do that.
You saying this is just hitting so many.
Amina, highlight Sasha's.
I can't highlight anything.
I got her because I see what she said. She said her Aries be cussing her out.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Okay. But like honestly, in my
that's the other thing, right?
Go ahead, Pam.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I think that the person has to be, because we can be off the cuff very quickly, and so having that, you have to really look. And like a lot of times when people don't realize is that you can put things on whatever, but when you point at other people, 4 fingers pointing back at you, which forces you to think about your behaviors. I had to curb, because when you said that, right, I've been a soldier for a long time. So my mindset is, we have a mission, let's get it accomplished. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There ain't no gray matters, either black or white, point blank, period. And so a lot of times when people are talking or they have something to say, we don't hear it because we're focused on what we have to get accomplished. And that's the problem with that, perhaps. I don't know the manager or anything. That's the problem with that manager, perhaps, is that in the position that they're in, they don't realize, or they may realize and don't care, but they don't realize how they're coming off to other people and having to be adult enough to make changes. Because that, I've heard that before. I've heard that said about me, to be honest with you, about how I was very loud.
Yeah, but the thing is, with age, you're supposed to evolve. And so there's an evolution of the person. So a person who is that is an unevolved Aries, because I was had a terrible mouth as and y'all know I curse like a sailor, but I'm a very nice person. And sometimes I catch myself and I don't say the things that are sitting right here on the top of my head to say, and then I have to go, as opposed to saying, bitch, you got me fucked up. I might say, well, let's think about that. I'm just saying.
Oh, God.
So, Kia, what's your sign?
That's what I was going to ask you. I wanted you to guess my sign.
I think you are, because you seem like you're very chill. I thought you were a Libra because you're very balanced.
Oh.
You know, you have this balance about you and everything, and you're very calm and everything. So I definitely see you as a calm sign or a Cancer. I can see you as a Cancer too.
I see.
So my sign is very compatible with the Libra.
Are you a Scorpio, Kia?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini.
Okay. See, I ain't seen the other side of you, Kia, because we see you on film.
I've seen those sides of Kia in the After Dark lives.
Honey, I know there's the other, because my best friend, my daddy was a Gemini. I know you Geminis. Ooh, we ain't seen Kia. I know Kia be cutting up on some folks sometimes. It's okay, because I love y'all.
I know going, Amina mentioned that After Dark Live. I remember going in there and I'm like,
it's like, what is that?
What about one of my lives was After Dark?
Oh yeah, they're really good. They are really.
They used to get real tough until I found out my students had found me and I had to shut it down. Somebody said, "Hey, let's see." I was like,
Geminis are not scary. Okay, we are not scary.
No, you all listen. You all are twins, though. Y'all got some twin ways, though. Come on, kid. You know you got some twin ways.
I mean, I'll admit to it. I just think everybody does. You have your
some extreme ones, and it's okay. You know, y'all just got some extreme ones, but it's okay. Somebody asked, but you know, I love Geminis. Like I said, my daddy was one of the best people ever. So now somebody asked about Leos, and now I know there's another Leo, which is Sassy D with JJ, because she's my friend from forever. Leos, what do we know about Leos? Leos got a mouth on them, baby. Leos will say some nasty, cutty stuff to you, and then act like they did. It was, you know what? 2 days later, they'll be acting like, "What? Why are you upset with me? So what?" And they are the kings and queens of the jungle. So they expect to be treated very regally. They're very regal. That's what they are. They are the kings and queens of the jungle. So Leos can be very, I mean, it's a mixture, because I have a lot of Leos in my family. But you know, they're either some of the sweetest people you will know, because Leos take care of people. They're very kind, they're very nurturing
and loyal.
Very loyal. But baby, they got a mouth on them, so you got to be ready for their mouth. Yep. She said we're all gonna be telling each other. Listen, I'm just in astrology. I've been into this stuff for like over 30 years, so you know I'm pretty adept on it.
So you mentioned the juxtaposition. So my son Christian was a Leo, and he was from even when he was little, caregiver all the way to the end. And so when you made him mad, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know you made him mad, you know, because he would internalize it and he wouldn't say anything, and he would wait and bite his tongue before he said anything. He wouldn't cuss you out or anything like that. When he spoke to you for a child. He spoke articulately, and then you're like, you know, when somebody cuts you, but they're smiling while they're cutting you, you know, but that's just the whole time. Whenever he was really upset, you could tell he was really upset because the way he would drag his words out. And I think I have friends that are Leos, but for the most part, the most intimate relationship I've had with a Leo was my son. And all I saw was the caregiver of those Leos, including like, grandmothers, you know, that type of, I've seen that. They'll be upset, but they're always thinking about caring the other person, basically. They're always thinking about taking care of the other person.
Somebody asked how to find your moon signs. You can just go online to find it. You have to know your date of birth and your time, and that, because actually you have a full chart. So there's a lot of things going on, but that's the easiest way. And then you just type it in and it'll pop up your moon sign. Your moon sign is basically your inner person. So your sun sign is what shows to the world. And then the moon is like your feelings and how you move underneath. You would have to look it up. So what you want to do is go on, there's like, just put in moon signs, find your moon signs, and you can find it online. Cause like I have books that I can actually open it, look it for, but they're not right here, or I do it for you. But it's basically about where you live, where you work, because it depends on where you're at and the time of day you were born. Because sometimes it shifts, certain days. Once you start reading about it, yes, of course, where you live and your parents and things have a lot to do with who you are, but you'll start seeing things about your personality that's just inherent to you. Like you said, Amina, you're now saying, oh, that psychic thing. That's why, because Pisces are psychics. They're the natural psychics of the astrology sign. So that's why you got that little intuitive nature.
I just knew it. So many times in my life, in my adult life, I will just think about something and I get them a lot. This may sound crazy, but I get a lot of dreams, right? Okay, so one day I had a dream. This is probably one of my most recent ones. It was at the start of the pandemic, and this is probably TMI, but I'm just gonna put it out there. I was dating someone when I was in Scotland, and I had a dream that it was at the start of the pandemic. I had a dream that he felt ill. He caught COVID and he died. And I remember when I woke up that morning, I felt so sad. And I called him. I was like, oh my God, I had this dream. And then I looked it up online. Like, what does this dream mean? And it says that that person's not going to die. It probably means that this person has betrayed you, is going to or already has betrayed you, like the ultimate betrayal. So it's like the death of a relationship, basically.
Right.
I kid you not, 1 week later, I found out that he had been talking and essentially dating someone else at the same time, even though I had asked him about it in the past. And then it took me a while to even put those two together and think like, oh, maybe that dream is exactly what just happened, because it felt like the ultimate betrayal from him. And I've had stuff like that happen to me time and time again. And I usually say, oh, maybe it's just a coincidence or whatever, but this shit is real.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Yeah. But now, do you understand?
Dreams all the time and always has visions of people talking to them and coming to.
Yeah.
So the other thing with dreams is that there's a such thing as lucid dreams. Do you know what a lucid dream is? So in your dreams, you can actually change your dreams. Did you know that? It's called it's being in a lucid dream state. I haven't done it in a long time, but I went through this period, and it was probably because I was dealing with my yoni eggs a lot. But you can actually change a dream. Like, say if you're having a bad dream, I've actually changed those bad dreams in the midst of them. And it's like there's this conscious moment where I've said, oh, no, that ain't going to happen. I want to be playing a game or something. So it's called lucid dreaming. You can look it up, but because I don't know what was happening. And so it's like if you really get into things, but then that was when I was using my my yoni eggs a lot and into my crystals. And I think that was what the energy was helping me with. But it was like I used to have lucid dreams all the time for like a few years. And I would just be like, if I didn't like the way the dream was going, I'd be like, no, we're not going to do that anymore. So it's so interesting about dreams, So yeah, so that
comment. Oh, back to power.
Yeah, I'm putting it up. I'm putting it up right now. See how good. Oh. But I also think that sometimes we live in a time that tells us that we shouldn't believe in those things, like astrology and all these things are, just don't make. But the reality is, and we live in this, yes, they do that, Jay Holloway. Shut up, man. We live in this time that tells us that that we live in a technological time, and it's actually called the Iron Age. We're still in the Iron Age. That's why we're moving into the age of Aquarius again. That says that, you know, things that it has to be concrete, you know, things. So we believe in these concrete things, and things like dreams and psychic abilities and all those things have been discounted to the point that people don't believe in themselves. So that's why some, you know, those things you've had happen to you, Amina, but you discounted it because we're taught that we can't have these things. We can't believe in those things, you know, and that's an, you know, but there's, okay. So that's one thing. So as you become more open to it, it'll happen more often, you know. So as like now that you're kind of open to the fact that it might not just be a coincidence, it'll happen more often. You'll see it more often and learn how to navigate those thoughts. So what are yoni eggs? Oops, I did start something that I wasn't supposed to. Y'all know what yoni eggs are, right?
No, LuuLuu.
What are yoni eggs?
School them. Okay. How do we even get astrology and stuff? Jeez.
Hey, just this is my life. My lives don't stay on point, and they don't have they lack focus. They digress.
Anything goes.
And you know what I'm saying? And we go with the flow of the conversation. See? So yoni eggs are crystals that, you know, you put inside you.
Women,
I have them.
D'Angelo says he knows what it is, so
yeah. I mean, the reality, I don't understand, you know, it's a crystal egg that you put inside your vagina for purposes of many things.
All right.
So, I mean, you know what? I'm sorry because I be forgetting how some of y'all, you know, y'all be clutching your pearls when I say things. It's just what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I can show you my eggs and I can tell you what they're for. They do have good purposes. And I think that women should not be afraid of them. They're not going to hurt you.
Yes, I agree. Women shouldn't be afraid of, women or men, we should not be afraid of the health of our bodies and taking care of our bodies and our minds. And I think that historically we've been made to feel ashamed of things that, you know, even just take it away from the yoni. We just recently implemented a regulation that allows for women to stay home 12 weeks to care for their newborns. That is not something we had before. We only had 6 weeks. And then we had to give our babies to some stranger while we go to work, right? So then let's see, 2018, a formal regulation went into effect, allowing us to breastfeed at work. And so you must provide an area for your soldiers to breastfeed, right?
Yeah.
If you look at how, that's just in the military, but look at how many women have been shamed breastfeeding in public when they had to in airports. So wherever they were, you know, on aircrafts when it's long planes and stuff. So I think that that's something that we're coming away from. And our younger generation, thank God, has embraced the fact that as women and men, we have to care for ourselves. And it's not just what the doctor tells us to do, you know. So there's a lot of mind changing that needs to happen. So, I mean, in Europe, back in however long, I was in Europe in the 90s, I was stationed there. There was nude beaches and folks were making, like, giggling when they were talking about it. And these are grown folks, you know, so it's just a mindset, you know, of how we look at our body. Our body is a temple and whatnot. But for some reason.
Have you gone to a nude beach before, Pam?
I have.
Aren't they just liberating? There's one in Miami, by the way, in case y'all don't know there. Hallover Beach, section in Miami of the beach. That's a new clothing option.
It wasn't nude until I think they made it that way in the 90s, but there was the people that lived on that strip, because I lived on Miami Beach when I first came to the States. So I was down by 12th Street, that area. But I'm telling you, it's not that big of a deal. We here seem to make those big of a deal. If you look at overseas, you know, they converse. And I'm not just talking about European overseas, not just Europe. I'm talking about Africa. I'm talking about India, the things that they do and what they worship in terms, when worship is a hard word. but bottom line is we did this. We enclosed ourselves around certain ideals that are not really true, and that led to us having, being shameful about certain things. So
yeah. I learned that also by living in Europe and living in Europe. I remember when I was traveling in the summertime, and all beaches are considered nude beaches, to be honest. Ladies were topless, maybe not bottom. Well, at nighttime, it's
bottom.
Everybody's, no one has clothes on at nighttime. I'm gonna tell you that. It was traumatic for me as an American. Like, I was sitting like, what is happening? And everyone's looking at me like, is there a problem? What's wrong with you? Right. It's normal. Everything is normal. But in my head, I was freaking out because that's something that we're not used to seeing. And a lot of the thing is, when I also lived out there, when it came to like meeting people and dating people, because I'm American, they automatically assume that I'm prude. Oh yeah, you prude American, because we gasp and clutch our pearls at any sign of something that may be somewhat sexual or, whatever the case may be. And yeah, I learned the hard way, like, okay, Amina, you need to chill, because it's not a big deal. I remember laying on the beach and just turning over, and like 3 girls are laying there with just no bra, not even hiding it, just like, everything was hanging out.
Bounce out any comment. People need to learn to embrace nudity.
Yeah, let me put that up. But and I agree, but I think that from we come from this Christian Judeo-Islamic mindset that is very hard on women. It's very much about women are the holders of chastity, and we must be so pure and everything, and which has been horrible for us. But it also says that we can't, we're not supposed to know ourselves. And the whole thing about nudity, I go to a Korean spa here. Lord knows I miss it because I can't go now. But in the women's section, like going into the locker room, women, it's a area, to take your shower in the spas. And I have literally watched American women just have a meltdown because they come into the locker room and there's naked women in there. Girl, we all got the same thing. It might have, some might have a little more hair than others, but we all have the same thing. And we have to learn to become more comfortable with all of that. You ain't got to do it, but you just need to be more comfortable with the fact that it's out there, and it's okay for it, because, the Christian Judeo-Islamic triad has made sex dirty. And that's why we live the way we do. Don't get me started, because I before I started YouTube and everything, and the people who know me outside of YouTube, where I just talk about beauty and makeup, what I'm known for, honestly, is I believe in that women have the right to their sexuality, whatever form it takes. And the whore mentality has to be let go of. And it has to be let go of by us first as women about each other, in order for men to stop doing it. So I believe that everybody has the right to their own, whatever their sexual path is. I actually have helped people with their sexual path. So that's why I'm all into yoni eggs, and I'm all into those things. So you all see this person that I don't talk about those things on here too much, but that's more where that's like the people on Facebook, the people who know me in real life, they know me as the harlots, because that's what my business name is. Now, let me explain what the harlots is before y'all clutch y'all pearls again. The harlots were actual priestess of sexuality in Samaria. So before harlots were changed into whores, they were priestesses of sexuality, because in every ancient culture, sexuality was celebrated on every level, and it was accepted. You could be whatever sexuality you wanted to be. Those issues about sexuality and the Puritanism is about modern religion, not about what the ancients thought. The ancients gave you the ability to be who you wanted to be. That's why you see, if you look at the Egyptians, you see that there's androgyny. You see that there is, gender, the genders are blurred, because they said some people were this. So no one was treated differently. Bastet is the goddess of bisexuality, but no one talks about, oh my God, yes, there were bisexual and homosexual gods and goddesses, because that was a part of life. We have made this part a horrible part of us. And we have also made our sexuality part of our character. And that's wrong. Unless you're doing something like pedophilia or something like that, your sexuality has nothing to do with your character. For instance, I mean, the things that I have done, the things that I have been involved in and seen and been, people will look at me and say, oh my God, she's a horrible person, because of my sexual choices, not because of what I do on other levels. And so we have to stop doing that. So that's one of the things, like even talking about going to a nude beach. That's because we have been taught that being nude is dirty and ugly, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And oh my God, and I get it, because the first time I went to the Korean spa, it was like when I did a body scrub, and you sit right next to another woman butt naked, and a woman and a little Korean woman in bra and panties scrubs you, you learn, oh, we all the same people right now.
Yeah.
If you really look at when you go get wax, like when waxing was the thing back in the like mid 90s and stuff like that, who are the people that were servicing you to do that properly, right? Even now, when you go to massage, like when we went to Cancun, the majority of the staff there were not Mexicans that worked inside the spa doing the massages and all of that type of stuff. And then if you really think, if you go back a little further, look at Viking history, right? So I'm not really intelligent on that. My husband is, but if you look at Odin, the god of Odin, these things, when you think about all of those types of historical references, before we were put in a box, basically, those individuals, they celebrated, even when they were giving, I don't believe in a whole bunch of different gods, but their thought process when they're giving stuff up. If you look at African history, even currently, there are African tribes, they walk around. Nobody was like, oh my God, her boobs are hanging. One boob is bigger than the other. Nobody did that type of stuff. It's only a predisposition for folks to have, for me, power over individuals by allowing them forcing them to think that they are lesser than because they're not doing what you want them to do, basically. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to get into political stuff tonight, but if you look at the dehumanization of the African male when they came to European countries, if you think about what was done to them, it's called debucking system, right? And I'm gonna just drop that right there. The mindset they take away, think is empowering to them, right? To try to stifle or to dehumanize our men, but that turned on them because sex wasn't what we thought was. Oh my God, the thing. That's not how we think, right? That's not how we think. But it's changing, and like I mentioned, the younger generation. Like my daughter and those that are slightly older than her, I don't know what they call them, other generation Y, double A. I don't know what generation they're in right now. But yeah, their mindset and their thought process, they challenge the thought process that put certain things into law or certain what we call paralinguistics behaviors. They're changing the dynamics, and I'm really digging. I've just been sitting back watching my daughter have these conversations with online, and she's a debater. So for me, it forced me to start thinking about. I remember going to Miami, and I'm like, I grew up in Trinidad. We have carnival. We be whining in the street, all kind of stuff. And here I come up to the States, and I'm wearing a short that's by my knee, as opposed to shorts that short shorts, right? And that's how we dressed when we were at home. So pushing a certain narrative. It's an agenda that others have, not ours. And we just got to get back to what we think is right without forcing others to think that what they're doing is wrong. If I'm making any sense. I'm trying to, Lou, I know you monetize. I'm trying not to get you strong. If that makes what I'm saying, but you know what I mean?
Pam, let me just say this. I don't worry about that stuff. So whenever you're on my channel, don't worry about that shit, because it is what it is. and Lord knows I get demonetized whenever they feel like it. So, but I will say this: just listen. I know the people who are in here. Some of them are going, but I thought we was talking about Lavandes Trianon. We done got off.
Yeah,
we finished that conversation about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Right. We've been gone. Right. Okay. Yeah. So sorry.
It was
kids.
Good it's good to make sure that we're conversing. I mean, we're all grown folks that are in here, so it's good that we have these conversations and understand that we're not going to hold anyone. If you think that way, if you don't think that way, that's okay. That's truly okay. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So who has the next perfume?
Amina's like, yes.
Yes. I'm learning a lot. I'm taking it in, learning a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad we, covered a topic like this. I think all of us can say that we've had some sort of experience, one way or another. I mean, it's just life, and people are raised differently, and you're raised to believe, just like you said, LuuLuu, this is wrong, this is good, this is that. But really, we're all just people, and people are not gross. I mean, some people are gross, but human beings, we're all the same people, like the same. And not what am I trying to say? Anatomy, and anatomy wise, we're all the same, right?
Right.
Inside out.
Right. And see, for me, this is the thing that if I don't teach women one thing, this is always what I've said in life, I need to teach women that sex does not equal intimacy, and sex does not equal love, because too often we as women, we find love between our legs, because your heart does not lie between your legs. Right. And so we as women have to stop treating it like, oh my God, the sex was great, and then we've had sex 5 times. This is a relationship. No, it ain't. Nope, it's just good sex. Because too often we make mistakes and we get into bad relationships based on great sex. And if you think I'm lying, think about some of the people you know. Think about some women that you know that have been in bad relationships, and it's been about the sex. And it's like, but I love him. No, you actually just like them. And so that's the thing that we have been taught, is that we can't be a sexual being without being in love, and love has to turn into a relationship. And so because of that, so many women make that mistake of having bad relationships, because they've gotten caught up in sex, and you can't have sex with somebody without it being love in a relationship. Yep. So that's one thing. Your heart does not lie between your legs. Please.
Yeah.
I see a lot of conversation going on in the chat room.
I'm looking. Let's. So now, you just said bring the fragrance heat. Okay, what you got for? Oh, I think it's your turn, Pam, because then Amina just talked about the scent trunk, and then we got waylaid on astrology and everything.
How it happened.
Okay, so this is the new to me fragrance line. And this is L'Absolu by Narciso Rodriguez.
Okay.
And I bought this. No, I got this as a gift when we did our Christmas. Night. Good night. Wendy's leaving. Good night, Wendy. So I got this as a gift when we did in the perfume corner, when we did our Christmas swapping of gifts. Yeah. And initially, when I sprayed it, I was like, I don't know what's in here, because it took me aback, because it gave me that vibe of Black Orchid. So where it has a lot of, but that's the initial spray. When I smell the nozzle, I smell that musky powderiness of Narciso Rodriguez that we love his fragrances for. Immediately, and then when I spray it on my skin, what I find is I get a lot of that sweet denseness of Black Orchid, that patchouli, that sometimes like takes me aback, right? So I noticed that we've been cold here, I would say like in the 20s and stuff lately. And I tell you what, these type of fragrances, this one, the Black Orchid, which is not my favorite at all, but they blossom. They literally, I don't know how fragrance does that. And you got to respect the art of perfumers. Yeah, so absolutely. This has been, a fragrance smelled one way 6 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago, and then completely different. This thing smells so good on my skin. Have a good night, Winter.
Have a great night.
Yeah. So this is one of my, lately this has been a fragrance that I'm actually pulling it out to play with other fragrances to see if it plays nice with them, but it doesn't need that. And I wore it, I think I went and I got gas and I got compliments. And the person that gave me compliments was across. You know how you pump and you have the person on the other side pumping the gas? It's like, you smell good. I said, I smell like gas? He's like, no, I can smell your perfume. And I was in shock because I didn't realize it projected that much. But yeah, so that's the La Absolute by Narciso Rodriguez. I really like this now. For this cold weather anyways.
So Coco asked me about, because y'all know some of y'all know I went on Histoire de Parfum kind of crazy.
Yeah, we saw it.
So this is Prolix. She wants to know about the black bottles. Now, this is the one I told Amina already. She needs to get this one.
Yeah.
This is like super spicy and deep and dark and woody. And it, oh my Lord, it just smells so good. I don't know. And this is like, like for who I am as a fragrance person, it's like, that says that it's different. It's my tastes are changing. And that one. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Now I'm telling y'all, for stuff like this, y'all better stay on Fragrance Buy. Fragrance Buy has the best prices.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by them.
This is called Prolix. And it's just this deep, spicy, it's got rose in it, but the rose is so minor. It's all about the spice and the woods. And it's just, damn, this shit is smell. Damn. Oh, and then before I forget, I did try the powdery one just for you, Kia, just to see what I like. This is the tuberose #1.
Okay.
And it's very powdery, but it's very iris. Remember, Amina, we was talking about how we feel about iris.
Yeah.
This is very irisy in the beginning. It's like it's all iris. It's like an iris bomb. Okay. But as it dries down, and it's real powdery in the top, but as it dries down, the tuberose, they come together and it becomes this really beautiful fragrance. I'm gonna wear it a few more times, but at first I was like, oh, okay, this is powder, this is iris, but the iris smell is more of because I used to have irises in my garden, so it's more of a garden iris. It's not just a
powdery flower.
Yeah, it's more floral, so it's really, really pretty. So
what's the name of the black bottle you had?
This is called Prolix.
Okay.
Yeah, you're about to be putting everybody on.
Yes, because I've never heard of that.
Everyone just.
Well, let me just tell y'all, if you go on to Fragrance Buy for Histoire de Parfum, look for the testers because the testers are bigger and so cheap. Okay. And they come with caps. These are all under $100.
Oh, wow.
The Irreverent one is too expensive, but I think Irreverent was popular. So there was like a trilogy of them they did, Irreverent, Prolix, and Ultra Cuidant, but those weren't as popular. So these are I'll get to that when I come back around, Coco. Dang.
Coco's like, tell us now.
Okay, so I think it's my turn. What I have is this pretty bottle. So this is Nina Ricci's. I guess I should have looked at the name.
Is that Chance? Is that Chance L'Extase?
Yeah,
I was looking at that. I want to hear about it.
Okay, so I got this because I was listening to Gabby of the Fragrantician here on YouTube, and she said this is a mermaid's perfume, and I am a mermaid, sometimes a dolphin, but mermaid sounds amazing. So I said I had to get it, and this bottle is gorgeous. It's made by MFK, one of our favorite perfumers, and so this puts you in the vibe of Soleil Blanc, and those summery, beachy type of perfumes. Okay. It's different. I
wanted that. You know, that's a Kirk John because he's done that whole line.
Yeah, this is another one. So I was thinking I had to get this one because the bottle is just beautiful and ocean-like. So I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan of the Soleil Blanc kind of fragrances. So this goes right into that.
Okay, Kia. Coco is dying to know. Please, what style are you wearing?
And I did say that I said I was going to answer some of the things I was seeing over here.
You want to know what highlight you got on?
So I used it's like a liquid bronzer, and I just mixed it in my foundation. So that's probably giving me some glow. And then I have on a random MAC highlighter. I just feel like a lot of highlighters kind of all look the same, but it's a MAC one if you are curious about that kind of quality. I know some of the cheaper ones can be chalkier, but yeah, it's just a random highlighter, but I did mix in some bronzer in my foundation.
Because Coco was going to die if you didn't tell her.
I love you, Coco. Thank you.
Coco was not letting it go. She was like, what do we need to know? Right. She's Coco, like, I'm asking you.
This is very beachy, Danny. This is very beachy. I wish I would have paid more attention to like what the notes are, but it's right along those beachy lines.
Okay.
Okay, before we get started, I got to take a turn. I am looking at Yummy's her channel, and she's at 965. She needs 35 more people to make it to her 1,000 subscribers. If 35 of y'all are not subscribed to Yummy, we need y'all to subscribe to her before we get off of here. Y'all got 20 minutes. We do it 2 hours. Y'all got 19 minutes. I'm checking again before we get off. But okay, I'm
thank you so much.
Y'all better do it, or LuuLuu's coming for y'all.
Thank you.
Yes,
I got all your names in the chat. Let me check it for y'all.
Okay, so I guess I am next. Oh, I just want to I've been holding on this brush for a while, and I know since we're talking about fragrance and, you know, makeup, well, we're talking about everything.
Right.
I'm in love with this brush. I've had this for a while. This is the what is it? Beautylish. I don't know what the brand
is. That the Chikahodo brush?
This is last year.
Wait a minute. Not only
last year, though. This is last year.
Hold up. You don't only spend money on perfume, but you
for the brushes. Yes, ma'am.
I do love a good brush, though. I do love a good brush, and like this is my powder brush, and I just grabbed it as we were talking just to keep my hands busy, and I was like, man, I need another one of these. I know they just launched the one for this year or last year.
It was just launched. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm probably sold out already, but this shit here, guys, it's so cute. First off, get it.
It's not sold out yet.
It's the softest thing.
It's not sold out yet. They've got a few more left.
Okay, I need to think about getting another one because the only reason why I didn't jump on it when I saw it was because it's the same exact shape, and I wish it had like a different shape. That way I can use it for something else, you know?
Yeah. Wait. Coco coming for you too. She said, wait a minute, we didn't know you was a bougie friend.
I am. I don't talk about it that much, but yes, I got
you're one of the girls. You're one of the girls now.
You know, the thing is, honestly, I used to wear eyeshadow and stuff all the time. I'm just not that good at it, no matter how much I've tried. So I don't do it very often. If I do it, it's probably like a matte eye look or maybe like a one shimmery shade on my lid, and that's it. Just keep it simple. Because when I try to do all the rest, then makeup is like up to here, out to here. It's a mess. So
okay, but we talking about that Chikahodo brush. So don't play with us, girl. Don't play with us. We know how much Chikahodo costs. Okay, we was all like, whoa, she made us throw.
No, but I love this. I love this thing. But back to fragrance. I have this. I'm looking at Pam.
Oh, you got the Wonder Woman.
I got the sample, and I haven't tried it yet, and I kind of want to try it now.
Okay, come on, try it, girl. Come on, try it.
Pam, do you like this one?
I do like that one. I'll wait for your judgment on it. after.
I'm glad I didn't spray anything on, so I'll just go right on skin because I don't. Oh, yeah. LuuLuu's in the group, the perfume corner. I got a bunch of samples from Naseem.
Yes.
How you pronounce it? Yeah, she sent me a buttload of samples, and I never got a chance to try them. But I was like, you know, I'll pull out a couple.
Too.
Yeah.
She gave me a bunch too, and I still haven't.
You're like really excited because I want to hear what you say.
This is actually, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's a pretty scent.
Wait. It's nice, but it's changing. I like the opening, but it's starting to change. I don't know what's in here. But you know what? It's kind of fluffy, like marshmallowy.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not bad. I don't hate it. I was expecting to be like, what the fuck is this? I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I was ready for you to
I don't know.
I
don't know. I will take that. I will take you like it as opposed to you hate it.
I thought I was gonna hate it. I was expecting
because it's my number 2. In my entire collection, that one and Emerald Rain are tied for second place.
It's kind of soft though. It's kind of soft.
It's very much so. So that's the thing. I remember I talked about how I'm learning that when we talk about beast modes, you know, we're expecting projectile away and you know that expansion. And I gave the story last week about how I had that on. I wasn't smelling it. Like maybe 3-4 hours in, I put it on at 7 in the morning. I took my video and I went to work. At about 5 o'clock in the evening, the housekeeper followed me around and asked me, "What am I wearing?" I had just used the bathroom. This is almost 13 hours later.
Oh, wow.
So it leaves that whenever you get perfume, I think it stays in certain places. And she came and she asked me, I said, "I put this on this morning. You can still smell it." She's like, "I can't really smell it on you, but I can smell it when you move around."
Okay.
And I think Terry had said the same thing in her review. I really like those scents. It will change on you. It changes the composition. And it's supposed to be the same way as in the movie, right? How Wonder Woman is one way, but she has different dimensions to her. And so when I did my review, what I said is that for me, it's not about a butt-kicking chick, you know, in high heel wedges and all of that. It's about the women who've changed the course of history, military-wise, first of all, as well as the women in our homes that have changed. You know, life happens, but they still doing what they got to do. Single mothers, married, it doesn't really matter. Women, we change constantly while still maintaining our own self-respect and self-dignity. So that's kind of, I said all of that to say I like the perfume a lot.
I mean, yeah, because look, it went from being a perfume to a statement of womanhood.
No, it's actually nice, but I must say though, how much does this cost? Because
now that's the problem that I have, right?
Yeah.
So all, and I mean all the limited edition fragrances from House of Sillage when they came out, Wonder Woman 84 being one, the first one, the second one was the Mickey Mouse times House of Sillage times Disney. Those are all $400. $395 to be exact, right? And they do not go on sale like the rest of the cupcakes. So that's the issue that I have. If you're paying that, and the oil in that is significant amount of oil in it. So it's not like the perfume oil, you know, like they made it cheaply or whatever.
It says 20% on it.
Huh?
It says 20% perfume oil.
Yeah, 20 to 30% oil on all their fragrances. So for me, and y'all know I'm a ride or die House of Sillage. I love the fragrances. I think that those fragrances, the cost is too much for those in particular because they don't last as long as Passion de l'Amour. It doesn't last as long as Eau Bijou. It doesn't last as long as Emerald Rain. It doesn't last as long as Benevolence, and it certainly doesn't last as long as the when you combine and you layer those other fragrances. They're just really beautiful fragrances. They just don't last longer than maybe. I want to smell my perfume. I pay $400. I want to smell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after 3-4 hours, there are some people who got like 6 to 7 hours. They claim on their reviews. That wasn't the case for me.
Andrea.
get my gold bracelets. But
right.
No, it doesn't, it's just too much for that. But then I remember people talking. Remember I talked about Rouge à Dove and said I've never smelled besides Scandal any other Rouge à Dove. And it's not just Rouge à Dove, but other expensive brands that their fragrances are very expensive and they cost $250. Tom Ford, Lost Cherry, gets lost in 15 minutes. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Can we pause real quick? I'm sorry to interrupt, but Joe is here. Do you see that?
No.
The Scented Moments. Joe Lima came to say hi. I don't know if he's still here. It was like 5 minutes ago, but
no, I didn't see.
Let me see. Can I see him? Let me see. Can I find him for you?
The Scented Moments.
Hi. He said, "Hey, what's he saying?
Hi, everyone, smiley face."
Aww.
I'm blushing because y'all know I have maybe a tiny bit of crush on him.
Oh, I see him. Okay, I got him for you. Here we go. Hey, so here we go. Hi, everyone. Smiley face.
But welcome. Thank you for coming by. We're just talking stuff about fragrance and everything, really.
So, I mean, we talk about how, because House of Sillage has been on everybody's lips, I guess, 2020, right? That was their year. But House of Sillage was actually around since, Kelsey Grammer's ex-wife was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And before that, that perfume house is not that new. The problem that I have is that the perfume house gets a lot of flack, and I probably get a lot of flack for this saying this, but there are a lot of fragrance houses or designer fragrance houses that charge $200 and $300 for their fragrances, and they don't last long either, or they don't smell very good either. So it has to be relative. I happen to like the presentation. I like the stuff. I say what I say. I love their customer service. Y'all know I don't have any PR. All my stuff was bought with my own coins or Mr. Joseph Jordan's coin. So
fair.
For me, that's how I feel about the fragrances. I really enjoy it. I love the way they look. I love when I walk into my closet. It makes me happy. That's just Pam. Okay. I just can't get with a lot of Tom Ford's prices for his fragrances either, because they don't last on my skin. Especially, I tried Lost Cherry. It changed on me. I have the Soleil Blanc and the Eau de Soleil Blanc. Those are good. They're nice. They make me think like I'm on a vacation. But by the time I get in the car and get 10 minutes from me, gone. So, I mean, it's relative. And those are $100+ too. So that's kind of where I am with it. I think you will like it, Amina. Go ahead, LuuLuu. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I think, okay, you love House of Sillage. Go ahead and love it. And I don't think that we need to, and I'm just being honest. I think that too often we try to, and I'm not one of these, and you just getting started. So I'm gonna stop you right now. Stop trying to, don't defend who you are, what you like it. That's all that matters. And so because somebody's gonna like it, and you don't have to explain yourself. And so, you love House of Sillage. I ain't never gonna buy it. I'm just being honest. Never gonna buy House of Sillage. It's just the truth. But I ain't no problem with you buying it. And I think sometimes, especially when you first start out as a YouTuber, we spend a lot of time with disclaimers and shit. Don't disclaim a motherfucking thing. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Right, and I think, but I'm just being honest, because I know all of you all are new. This is my 4th year on YouTube. You have to find your space and how you're going to run your channel and be who you are. And don't worry if people don't like you. It's all because listen, I went through this. Okay, let me tell you the truth. There was a period when I said, let me clean up my language. Let me clean up my language and make sure I'm not cursing, because you're not supposed to curse. And it was some of the hardest times for me, because I was always in my head trying to figure out how to say something without saying fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. And so I had to be who I am on here, just like you have to. So I don't give a fuck who says, when they get in your comments talking shit about you, House of Sillage, fuck them motherfuckers. Because guess what? It's your money. It's your channel. You run it the way you want. Kids like, oh my Lord. I'm just telling the truth.
That's right. You're absolutely right. It's your channel. You like what you like. Do you?
Right. I mean, everybody's not going to like everything. We do it the way, like for instance, Amina has her style. I mess with Amina, but I respect her style, and I've learned about things from her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, because I always say that's my quirky girl, you know, and I love Amina because of that, because she comes with something different. If everybody tries to be like everybody else, it's boring as hell. And those are the people I stop watching after a while, because it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna see, what am I gonna see today? Oh, good girl. Oh, a little good girl, a little, you know, they La Via Belle, you know, and that's fine if that's who they are. It's just not who I am. So, girl, don't you worry about that. Don't be like, oh my, you better buy all the House of CIs you want. You better show everything from the House of CIs.
I'm gonna say, like,
big shop, Pam. All your
but we throw shade at each other just for fun, like.
Yeah, I don't care about that stuff. Now, just so you know, I'm gonna shade you about House of CIs. I am.
Yeah, it's gonna come, but just know that
I'm gonna laugh along.
Yeah.
but I have no problem with you talking about it or buying it or anything. It's who you are. That's your thing. Girl, please don't you ever apologize for shit on this damn platform.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't you apologize for shit.
Jermaine is loving LuuLuu. He's like, yes, LuuLuu's gangster.
No, I think but seriously, in life, here we go again. With life, we always apologizing for who we are and what we want to do and everything. That is that's the worst thing you can do. Don't start it here and stop doing it in life. I don't apologize for a motherfucking thing I do. If I want to do it, I did it. I did it. And so that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, next time I come on there and I give you some shade, just know it's all in love, Pam. It's all in love.
Yeah.
Comment.
Okay, so you did the WW4. What do I need to highlight for us? Oops. Where did I go? Oh, I went to another whole thing. Okay, let me go. Oh, right here. Girl, look, I went to a whole nother piece on my I went to another.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's what my father told me, that he said, if people don't pay your bills, fuck what they think about you. I said, okay, Daddy. And he was a Gemini.
Yeah, you're right. We do get caught up in that. I know sometimes we do, especially here on this platform where you're made to feel based on because people will slide up in before the video is even posted. Sometimes there's a thumbs down.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time. All the time.
You know, and so instead of looking at the 10 or the 15 thumbs up, you look at the thumbs down, you know, and that's a psychology thing, right? So for me, moving forward and moving ahead, you know, I said what I said. I like House of Sillage. I have no issues with saying that. I paid for it, or Mr. Jordan paid for it. It all depends on how folks want to look at it. And what I say, because I think sometimes perhaps people think I'm getting stuff for free, so that's why I'm so joyous and happy and all of that type of, you know, that thought process. But it's not the case. So that being said, you know, that's just me. You know, the only thing I buy now is perfumes, like I said the other night. No bags, no wallets, no shoes. All I'm buying is perfume because it's what sparks joy. I want 2021 and beyond, right? I'm manifesting that in my life. 2021 and beyond. If it ain't giving me joy, it's got to go. That's all there is to it. And perfume gives me joy. And makeup.
Like we were saying,
and makeup.
First off, the thumbs down is engagement. You two don't care. If somebody engage with you, they engage with you. So I don't care never care about the thumbs down. So a thumbs down doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt your channel. But there's a thing about this though. You got to get some thick skin, because the fact is that people are going to come in crazy. You know, so you have to have thick skin, and you can't be letting stuff, you know, bother you like that. Everybody's not going to like you. That's just life. So if you worry about that, you're always going to be. That's why so many YouTubers be like,
worried about it.
They were saying mean things to me and losing their damn mind, because when you allow that energy to take over, those are the people who are going to keep talking to you, because that's what they need. As I always tell, because my old people know, when trolls come into my space, I tell them, I said, I understand you miserable and you feel this need to talk to somebody that you don't even know in a way to make them miserable just like you while you living in your mama's basement. So I'm gonna give you a virtual hug and make you feel better. Let's all hug them. And that's what you have to remember. When people come at you that you don't know, strangers with some bullshit, that's because they are miserable and they need to spread some misery. And so, like, if you ever notice, if you ever see any comments of mine that are fucked up, I laugh at them and I fuck with them, and then they leave me alone.
I think it's hilarious.
That's what you have. I do too.
I remember there was one time I was watching your live and someone made a comment and you highlighted it. And you're like, okay, everybody, let's all look at this and analyze this. And you went in. You just went in. I was just like, wow.
Gotta love it.
Probably never coming back again.
No, because if you coming wrong, and especially because let me tell you this one thing, and Karen's been with me for a long time. I don't believe in bullying people, so I don't do the whole thing where we're gonna jump on somebody or anything like that. But if you come at people wrong and in there, I'm gonna check you. That's all that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna check your ass.
Yeah.
But I'm never gonna treat. I don't believe in bullying people. Who leaving us?
Right.
Jay. Hi, Jay. We about to get off. Well, we about to get off anyway.
Yeah,
Jay,
we're done.
Yeah,
we're about to get off, Jay.
Jay's not going to bed.
I know, he's just getting off here. He's just like, I'm tired of talking to you.
Because Jermaine's like, you go to bed too early. He ain't going to bed. He ain't going to bed.
Right. Okay. If he is going to bed, it might not be the bed. I'm just saying.
True. Could be.
That's why Tara had to leave us, right? That's why Tara from Opinion.
Exactly.
Can we put Yummy's channel on there? Is it Yummy 411 with an exclamation point?
No, just Yummy 411.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking again.
And it's all together, it's not separated.
Hold on. Let me check again. Let's see where she at right now before we leave. Because then don't make us have to come for y'all. She's at 973. Okay, she needs 27 more people.
I'm telling you,
she needs to be there before
Saturday. I'll say by Wednesday. No, not even Tuesday. You'll have it.
We should have a pool to see which one is right. I'm gonna say by Thursday. I'm gonna go for Thursday.
I say Tuesday.
Okay.
Today's what?
I say Monday evening. Monday evening, you'll be at 1,000.
Okay, Monday
evening. Okay.
Monday evening, you'll be at 1,000. I'm going and hitting up all my social media groups.
Right. I'm putting you on my page. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. I appreciate you all for doing this with
me. For me.
I like it. Hold up. Let me go back. I ain't gonna lie. The shit smells good. Okay. I'm with Kia.
Love it.
No.
All right, so that's so funny because two of us love it, two of us ain't feeling it. That's so cool, though.
I don't dislike it. I just think it smells like butter cake.
You're right.
All right, you all. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Make sure y'all sub to Kia. Y'all can sub to me too. I still like.
Yes, please sub to me. If you are not, if you have not sub to us, please sub to us. All of our channels, please.
Right now, if you haven't and you're on my channel, I put everybody in the description box so you can go to their channel directly from my description box. Okay, and so V says you are beautiful. So I want to thank you all, ladies, because I know that it's hard to. I know it's hard to do a live with me. I know it is because
it's always a good time.
I know who I am. Oh, before we forget, and this was Yummy's very first live.
Yay! Thank you, LuuLuu. Thank you, ladies. It was fun.
Oh, before we go, in celebration of that, and I manifest you're going to be at 1,000 by Monday. Whoever, because I was late, of course, whoever was the first person on here. So y'all got to, LuuLuu, you just let me know, whoever was the first person that showed up to the live, you will get a 10 milliliter decant of any fragrance in my collection. Any. I have 143 of them. They're listed on Fragrantica.
So What if you only got 10 mils left?
Can we put it though?
Oh, that's probably it.
No, I can see it because there were people on ahead of time. Hold on, I'm gonna go all the way up there right now.
I was there, but something was wrong with my comments, so I couldn't. It may not show, but I was there.
I'll see if I can see who's up the top because it's not letting me see everybody now. Because it was like Mighty Strong and some other people were in even before we started. So I don't know. Because remember, Kia, we saw it was like a few people in here before. Angelo. Oh, thank you, Lucas Poe. I don't know you, but man, you my man now. You my man. You gonna say that?
Okay, so Luke is probably one of the funniest people in Fragcom. He's hilarious. He's a writer, but also like a comedian. So his videos are, he doesn't post as often as I would like him to, but the videos that he has are all hilarious. What did he do about the night for Christmas was brilliant. Check him out.
I'm gonna have to go see him now. I'm gonna have to go watch him. Okay, I'm gonna have to go subscribe. Amina said you funny. I gotta go watch him now.
Oh, wait a minute. Thank you. Said I blocked in comments. Who is LB81?
That's Jermaine.
He said you blocked him. He said you blocked him, but I was going to ignore it because I didn't want to get nothing started.
That is not true. Jermaine, I put you in timeout for 10 minutes. I didn't block you.
He said you blocked him, and he said it a few times. He was making sure we like.
He says it every live. LuuLuu.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
So if
I put you in timeout, I thought you were calling me an old lady, Jermaine, and I didn't know who you were.
So and right here now, if you are not scared to do a live with me, feel free to contact me. I'll do live with anybody.
Jermaine would be perfect, LuuLuu.
I think. Oh my god, I think Jermaine and LuuLuu will be
funny.
I think all of YouTube would just.
Jermaine Shimon, let's go.
And he has live on Instagram. So he does lives on Instagram on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fraganacle.
Okay, so I need to follow you on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Fraganacle.
We can see what he looks like. Okay, let's do this.
So I just, whoever is the first person and hit me up and let me know. Whoever was the first person.
Okay.
Oh. Fragnackle. My bad. Yeah. But you called me old, so there you go.
Now here's what I always
Deborah's here.
He doesn't like Chanel perfume. That's all. He wasn't calling you old.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's what he was saying.
Okay. So let me just tell you about what you say when somebody calls you old, because we got age on us, but we ain't old. Fuck that shit. Okay, so here's what you tell them. See, when somebody calls you old, that's their way of trying to come at you, because actually they think you're younger than you are, and then they're trying to make you feel like, oh, you look old. So whenever they say that to me, I say thank you, because see, I am old, bitch. I'm a grandmother. So see, you thought you was making me feel bad, but what you actually made me know is that I look young and you're just trying to come for me. See, you got to work with these people. You got to work with them, Pam. Don't let them come for you. You got to learn how to come back. You are Aries. We got you better than this. Okay.
There you go. I like that. I'll keep that in mind.
Wait a minute. Wait, Nadia's telling us don't go. She said, don't go yet. Oh, we gotta go. We've been on here. I gotta go get my grandson. It's my sleepover night. See, everybody got other folks got other folks got other things to do. My sleepover night is with
I love Chanel.
Oh, well, can I share this? I know it's kind of last minute, but I think I shared once that I didn't like Chanel number 5. I think I understand it now, and I think I kind of love it.
Oh,
you know what? Okay, so I haven't worn it in years. I haven't worn. I'm gonna have to try it again, because that was Chanel number 5 was my first.
No.
All right. No. Come on, LuuLuu.
No. Oh wait, how are we gonna fly if she's not here? We'll be in here forever. Because she's the only one who can end it. Okay, there she is.
Okay.
So here we go.
There she's back.
I'm back. Okay, here I come back. So yeah, so I'm gonna try it again. I see you all. So okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try it again because I haven't worn it in like 40 years because I thought I was too, once I got a little bit older, I was like, oh, Chanel No. 5 for the old ladies. And I started wearing Coco. So I'm gonna try it again because I know I used to love it. It's so powdery. I remember it was powdery and lovely.
It's got aldehyde in it.
For me, yes. Smelling. I like. I think I'm gonna end up getting a bottle. If I can find an older bottle though, I think I'll get it because I'm kind of getting into that vintage rabbit hole. So I wanted to find a vintage formulation.
You could try on Poshmark and Mercari, Amina.
Yeah.
I'm scared of eBay. I'm scared of eBay. So
somebody said this.
I have the 80s.
Yeah, see, that's what I tried the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm used to with the 80s, not, so I haven't had it since the era. Okay, now let's go. Let's make this out of here. Goodbye, everybody. Don't leave the stream yet for a second.
Okay.
After I get it